There we go. Hopefully StreamYard doesn't start acting up like how it usually does. That thing's a pain.
Yeah, we're live, huh?
Yep, we are now finally live on here. We should be able to start getting some people pulled in already. I'm gonna go ahead and send out a tweet that we're live. Let's see. It depends on the time zone, because also there's a lot of people still on vacation. I know they're enjoying still this time.
Yep, it's the holidays.
There we go. I'm gonna tag. Yeah, I'm gonna tag element, right? And what's dude's Twitter? I don't remember.
Oh, I'll have to pull it
There
up.
we go. I remember now. Perfect. There we go. So we're live on X, a few more on there as well, and YouTube. The audio good on your section, on your side?
Yeah, everything's great over here. Can you hear me fine? Can you hear me?
You good?
Yeah, can you hear me?
I think you might be muted.
I'm not.
At least the audio is good on the viewer side.
Yo, yo.
Oh, there we go. Okay, you went silent on me for a little while. Well, at
Yeah,
least on my end.
I was talking. I don't know what happened.
Huh. Okay. Okay. You're back though. You're good. It might have just been on my end. It's clear. Okay, then it was on my end then. Huh. All I did was just mute you and mute you back. I'm telling you, StreamYard, there's days that it just acts up.
Yeah, technology. It's awesome when it
It's,
works, but
it's smart whenever it
sometimes
wants
it
to be.
struggles.
For real. Let's see. What you want to cover up first on Stacks?
Well, I'll just give a quick rundown on what Stax is. So Stax is part of the Element 280 ecosystem, I guess you would call it, built on Titanx. And for those of you that don't know, Element 280 is an NFT that you mint, and it's paired with pretty much, almost every token on the ecosystem. And so you mint these NFTs, and you could only mint them for a limited time. And it has a buy and burn. And once the mint is closed, then you have the backing of the tokens, then you can hold that NFT and keep getting rewards, or you can burn that NFT and get the token backing from them. And that is the same with Stax. So Stax is an NFT that represents all the staking pools on Titanx. So when you hold Stax NFT, you have representation for all the staking pools that are built on Titanx. It's basically the staking easy button for Titanx.
Okay, I got you. When was it that this launched? Like it's been I've been on vacation and I've been out a little bit on protocols that have recently launched.
Let me pull it out. I think it's 4 days. Let me see. I should know off the top of my head, huh? Let's see. So, yeah, 4 days
It's only been
in the
out for
mint.
4 days. That's not bad. And 56K market cap. Really, really small market cap. It has potential on that part. It has a lot of room to grow. Volumes about 4K. I think that's 24 hours. Liquidity is sitting at 100K, shy of 100K. They're doing pretty good for the past, 3-4 days or whatever that's been out.
Yeah, and like I said, we just went live. So right now we're in the minting phase. Will last for 28 days, and after that it will be capped, and the supply will be capped forever.
And minting, you will need Titanx, right?
Yep, Titanx or Ethereum, whichever one you
Or
want.
ETH. Yeah, and then ETH just goes buys and Titanx and all that stuff to prevent the sellers.
Correct.
Yeah, that's what I like about these new protocols that are coming out and everything. Whenever it comes to being able to allow some ETH.
Yeah, dude did that on Element 280 with the
Mm-hmm.
ETH or the Titanx, and I think it's going to probably be the new standard going forward for protocols built on Titanx, because it makes things easier for people that might not be in the Titanx ecosystem. If they just
Right.
have ETH, they can get right in, but we're still benefiting Titanx because we're buying the Titanx with that ETH.
Are you gonna have a pair for X28?
Um, no, we're paired with Element,
Mm-hmm.
so we can go through this if you want.
That's fine.
So yeah, we're paired with Element token, which is the E280 token. And so with E280, it's paired with everything in the entire ecosystem pretty much. And how E280 functions is there's a tax on it. So the ARB bots move between the two pairs. And every time that happens, there's taxes involved, and that pays the E280 holders in rewards. But Stax is totally different, but we don't need to pair with all those different things because we're paired with Element.
Right. Okay.
We're already capturing that.
One Titanx is equivalent to one USD value in ETH, which is one Stax. Okay. Let's see the website. Okay, that's clean. Yeah, I've always told dude that the website. I've loved the website since day one. Like the background, the whole element feature, and everything is pretty dope. I freaking love it.
Yeah, me too. I fell in love with Element 280 right off the bat, man. I love E280. And then I had this idea and I was like, man, Element 280 is so cool. And then I had this idea, well, what if we could have an NFT that represented all the staking pools in Titanx?
Right.
So you
Yeah.
just mint this NFT and you don't have to keep track of your stakes. You don't have to do anything liquid staking, so you're not locked into any stakes if you don't want to be. But yeah, you can get the rewards from all these staking pools. And it's just so easy. If you're managing portfolios for other people, things like that, you don't have to manage all these stakes. You just mint some NFTs and you got exposure to all of it. So
Yeah, that's
E280,
really smart. That's what I like about it.
E, E, E280 inspired me with the idea, and then I reached out to dude and he loved it, and so we built it. And yeah, I told him, he's like, you want a website? What do you want to do? You got devs? And I was like, you know what? Like, put it on your website, put it on E280, just put another tab on there. Let's use the same devs and keep everything consistent. And here we are.
Yeah, that's actually a lot better. That way you won't have the users and investors and all that scattered all over the place. So adding just a little tab on there was just a one extra little click away from how easy it can get.
Yep. And everything about Element 280 and Stax is the easy button for Titanx, right?
Right, exactly. And what's also still really good is that ROI is still net positive too, 3.54%. That's something.
Yeah. It's just, um, I mean, honestly, eh, this is a diamond hand play. This involves some delayed gratification, which have almost become swear words, it seems like, in crypto and in the Titanx ecosystem for some of the Jeets, man. Like if you look at Element 280 and you look at how many NFTs have been burned already, the mint only ended like 50 days ago. And you can pull it up right there and it'll show you if you go to stats.
Let's see. NFT stats.
So go up right there.
Oh,
So there's 8,962 NFTs left in existence and 7,921 have already been burned.
I did not know that. Dang.
Yeah. So every time an NFT gets burned, and this is the same for Stacks, every time an NFT gets burned, the remaining NFT holders get a bigger slice of that pie of the reward pool forever. Your position can never be diluted because it's capped. You can't get any more of these NFTs. So as they burn, the diamond hands that stay, their position increases, and I love that.
Man, I really did not know this. Like, there's so many protocols and everything that keep up with that. It just takes one to slip up behind you and creep up and just start doing some crazy stuff.
It is insane, and I'm going to go on a little bit of a tangent here if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
Um, when the price is down, it's like a lot of people freak out and, oh, Titanx, why price down and all this stuff. People that don't have any kind of vision or their mindset is just completely short term. It's like we've got over 30 protocols built on Titanx. 24 of those have come in the last 6 months since Blaze launched. It's like we're building out an entire ecosystem here. Like this doesn't happen overnight. This is
Right.
going to take a little time to gain momentum, and to pick up steam. And Titanx price is down right now. But like if you have a little vision and you believe in the ecosystem, man, just buckle up, you
Yeah,
know?
it can take you a long way once you have that patience on there. That's what a lot of people really don't have whenever it comes to crypto. Like the majority of these gains come from being patient.
Yeah, the impatient pay the patient. So
Hmm.
I went on to Chat GPT before the stream and I asked him how long it took for Ethereum. So let me read the question to you, right? And the answer. So I asked how long it took for the first 30 projects to launch on Ethereum, and it took 18 months.
Wow, I did not know that.
Yeah. So to put things in perspective, we're over how many projects we have launched. We're not a layer one. You know what I mean? We're on Ethereum. We're a layer one on a layer one. So we've got more projects than Ethereum did in a shorter amount of time. That's
Right.
bullish. That's bullish because builders aren't going to build on something that they don't believe in
True.
or like the tokenomics and see where this thing is going. And they're not going to build something just for a pump and dump. Not the builders in Titanx because we pay for all this out of pocket. There's no sacrifices, there's no ICOs, no fundraisers, no anything. We pay for these protocols out of our own pocket. So you got all these builders paying for these protocols and building these protocols with money out of their own pocket. Could we, I mean, obviously we're seeing something that we like, right?
And it ain't cheap either.
Audits alone are super expensive. I think we pay
Yep.
50K, no more than that, 30K in audits just for Stax.
Man. And you kind of have to, too, just to have that extra security on there, too.
Yeah, yeah, you just have to. It's important. So anyway, if we go back to Stax,
The page or the white paper, which we're at?
whatever you want, man, I'll let you drive. You ask the
Mint.
question since you don't know too much about it. It's kind of a perfect opportunity because you're
Yeah,
fresh
that way the
eyes.
viewers
So
can also learn around here, too. Which ones do you have? The common, the super?
so scroll down. So there's common, rare, and legendary, just like on Element 280. But
Oh,
we
okay,
have
okay.
different multipliers. Dude wanted to add a little bit of fire in there, so now we added the super and the LFG multiplier NFTs for Stax. So personally,
Dang.
I've been minting the rare LFGs. Go big or go home.
Right.
Now the legendaries, if you're a whale and you got serious firepower, you can go to the
Yeah, this is
legendaries. That yeah, I'm a builder and I can't even afford these.
that is some serious serious play money to be able to do these right here. You balling.
Yeah, yeah, and it's only for convenience. You don't get um any kind of whale bonus or anything like that. They're all the same. They all equate to the same amount of Titanx for the same amplifier, if that makes sense. So, and if you burn an NFT, you're out forever. Once you burn it, it's gone.
Yep.
So,
It ain't coming
if you
back.
want to burn, a few at, throughout the years or months or whatever, and still have a few, you're better off minting the less expensive ones. So that way you still have exposure to the protocol. If you were to mint one big one, one legendary LFG, well, and then you burn that, that's it. The show's over. You don't get any more rewards.
Hmm. I don't know which one I want to get now. I think I will be going with the rare though.
Yeah, I like the amplifiers. So
1 billion, 1 billion, 1 billion. Oh, plus. Okay, 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 okay. I got you.
so
Well,
with
yeah,
the
you might as well go ahead and do like a rare.
amplifiers, um, so that's your rewards bonus, right? So that is not
Right.
included in the backing of tokens for that NFT. So if you're short term, you're not getting that amplifier money back if you burn it. You only get the token backing of that NFT if you decide to
Yeah.
burn it. But you get a lot more rewards if you amplify it. So it depends on your time horizon and what your strategy is. For me, it's rare LFGs all day long and just holding them.
Man. That's still a good amount. I just claimed some Titanx yesterday. Actually, I claimed 1 billion. I went ahead and transferred over to X28. I think I have another billion coming through soon. I may actually just toss it on here. Mm, What's the token price at right now? Let's see. Stacks token, copy. paste. Stacks to Element and Stacks to Shogun.
Yeah, Stacks to Element is the bigger one. Stacks to Shogun is what the Shogun founder's been adding.
Yeah, we can look at the short-term one. That's not bad. It's not like a crazy pump and then drop in price. And nothing too major from what I'm seeing. So it looks pretty healthy overall. I'm guessing because
Yeah,
people
well,
are like they know how things work now, and they seen Element 280 and they see the potential. So now it's like, yeah, they know what to do.
yeah. This is so although it's part of the E280 ecosystem, it's completely different as far as the tokenomics go, because with E280 there was a ton of fireworks in the beginning when the bots were arbing between all those pairs and all those buy and burns, and it pumped the whole ecosystem for like a month. So
Yeah.
there was a big time compounding game going on there with the ROI on the NFT, so they could mint the NFTs, get a huge ROI, burn them, and do it again. But with Stacks, it's different because you only get your reward payouts every 9 days. Every 9 days is a cycle. So when you're minting Stacks NFTs, this is for a long time horizon,
Long
a
term.
longer time
Yeah.
horizon for sure. And I'll explain why. So if you go to the website and you go to Stacks and you go to Stacks Hub,
Okay. Oh, there we go.
okay, so these are all our staking pools. So Hyper, we've already staked $21,000 worth of Hyper, and there was a payout. So total rewards Hyper, you see it right there, distribute. So your distribution is going to be available in 18 minutes, it looks like. So then somebody will click that button, that will distribute to all users. And then if you
Oh, I got you.
see, so this is the representation of our position in the staking pool. So if you scroll down to Helios, you can see we have our total balance, but but the way the protocol is set up, it's not ready to stake yet. But when it's time, we'll be able to stake that Helios. And then if you go down to Blaze, we've already been staking Blaze because Blaze has the diamond hands with a minimum of 4,000 tokens. So every time, the way this contract's working, every time there's 4,000 available, we can just stake it.
Oh, okay, I got you. Flux, Eden. Oh, y'all have Eden too? I did not know that.
Yeah. And so another thing that we've done is these contracts, every one of these staking contracts is individual. So we're able to add future staking pools for Titanx. And also it was designed in such a way that we can also take X28. So when projects start going multi-chain and using X28, we'll be able to utilize that function also.
Oh, that's nice. I like that. Y'all thought ahead. 2 steps ahead.
Well, we 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 uh we actually had to backtrack when Jake came out with X28. You know what I mean? We were like, oh no, this, so we had to kind of pump the brakes and a little more money, a little more time. But yeah, we did it that way purposely so that we'll always be relevant. We don't want to have to build another protocol if we can just use this one for everything in the future.
Right. No, yeah, that makes sense. Hopefully, I want to see Phoenix on here. I'm not gonna lie to you. I would love to see Phoenix.
But Phoenix doesn't have their own staking, right? They use other stakes.
Yeah, they do. Correct.
They have an auction. So yeah.
True.
But yeah, and one thing that we've done since we're speaking about X28, once that came out, dude and I was like, we got to figure out how to use X28 in our protocol, because anytime you can, and you've been on this too, you're, what are you calling it? The revolution, or what are you calling that? Oh, the movement.
The movement, yeah.
The movement, yeah. Because anytime you can push Titanx or X28, that's 50% burn. That's better than any
Yep.
buy and burn in the entire ecosystem, better than anything you could design. So what we've done is all our reward payouts that we get from all these staking pools that are paid out in Titanx, we push that Titanx through X28, and so we pay our holders in X28.
Oh, okay. Got you.
So this is a benevolent well that never sleeps. Market
Yeah.
buys,
I like that.
never sells, only stakes, and all those Titanx rewards are pushed through X28, which burns 50% every time we do that. Forever.
Yeah, hopefully more people start getting on board for that X28 transition.
Yeah, it's huge. It's
Oh
massive. Look,
yeah. Yeah, it's definitely huge.
and I mean, you look at how much Titanx X28 has burned, and it's only being used for one protocol right now, Shogun.
Yep.
So imagine when you start getting other protocols that are implementing it in one way or another, like us, where we're doing it on the back end, or like other protocols. Like I know that Smooth is using X28 as an input for Flare, and he went back and made those changes after X28 came out,
Yeah, makes
just so that
sense.
he could capture all that, because that's an automatic 50% burn coming in. So you start getting more protocols doing this, we're already hyper deflationary. You start getting more
Exactly
protocols
right.
doing this, you know, there's, man, this supply doesn't stand a chance. And I hope people are paying attention to that. That's huge.
Hey, you'd be surprised. I don't think many people are paying attention to that factor.
Yeah, it just kind of blows my mind, like it's right there in front of you. It's literally right in front of you. If you go on Titanx webpage and hit stats, it's all right there. If you're watching those numbers, those two numbers, percent burn, percent liquid, man, we're on a fast track.
Oh yeah. Every time I wake up, I be checking it really quick, and it just keeps climbing. That percentage of burn keeps going up.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Let's see. Um, let's see what it says. Dude, I can't wait for Shogun to set things off. Yeah, I think today's the last day. Is it today for Shogun?
It was yesterday.
Yesterday. Okay. I remember seeing the tweets.
Yeah, I was able to hit my mark with the amount that I wanted. So I was pretty happy about that. I started day 2, and then actually I told myself I wasn't going to go in the last day, because I thought that, the ROI wouldn't be that good with everybody trying to get in on the last day, but I actually did very good. So I went from day 2 all the way through day 28. I was just averaging in to the auctions every day.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I was trying to do as well. Nothing too big amounts, but I was still doing that strategy. Let's see.
Oh yeah.
What's up?
So the buy and burn. So during the mint phase, any amplifier bonuses that we take in. So basically, if somebody mints an NFT, the token backing amount, not counting any amplifiers, that money goes into the staking pool so that we can start building our stakes. But the amplifier bonuses go straight to the buy and burn. And this is very good for Element 280 because Element 280 thrives on volume. So the way we do it is we push our Titanx through X28, right? So there's 50% gone of Titanx.
Yep.
And then we buy Element, which pushes up the price of Element, which gets the ARB bots going, trying to fix the price ratio between all the pairs that Element is paired with. So all those taxes in that period are getting paid to E280 users. And then we use the Element to buy Stax and burn 100% of it. So those three little functions right there that happen during a buy and burn are massive. Every time the buy and burn's called.
Right. Yeah, that right there is really good.
Yeah, plus we're paired with Element. So as we boost Element, we boost Stax and vice versa.
Yep. Not bad. Like every protocol has its own function, its own purpose. Let's see. Stacks to element. What's elements? Let's see. Element 280. I want to see the price action for element 280, the token. To Titanx. 6 zeros and a 3689. Let me check the daily. Yeah, it's down. It's staying flat. It ain't too bad. 1.9. Looks pretty solid. This area right here looks great. I'll be keeping an eye out on this one.
Yeah, and it's capped forever.
That percentage keeps going up, the burn amount.
Yep. Stax the same way. So once we cap Stax, we take a portion from every staking payout and we send it to our buy and burn. So if you go to the white paper
Of element
of Stax
or stacks. Okay. Right here.
So if you go to, I think it's Titanx distribution. There you go. So that's the initial liquidity pools that we set up.
Helios,
Then
Flux, Blaze, Eden. Oh, Ouroboros too?
Yep, once it becomes available.
True. Yeah. I'll be forgetting about that.
So if you go to a reward pool,
Reward pool.
okay, this is very important. So during the mint phase, we don't use any of the rewards for compounding.
Right.
Auto compound. We send it to, and we send rewards to NFT holders, to the Diamond Hand pool, to Genesis, and 80% to the buy and burn. But
Yeah, that's a
after
big
that,
chunk.
yeah, but after that, it's on a sliding scale. So starting on day 29, we're auto compounding 80% of the staking payouts from all these protocols back into staking to grow our position in all these protocols. And we start with a 0% buy and burn. Now our cycles are
Right.
9 days. Every 9 days, we will pay out to our NFT holders. And after that 9 days, after the first cycle, 2% will go to the buy and burn, and 78% will go to auto compounding. And we do that 2% every cycle. So once, and it's a sliding scale. So that way we don't get too big. We don't want this thing to be a monster and take over staking protocols on every single thing we participate in. That's not what we're trying to do. But we
Yeah,
do want
correct.
to, but we want to be a whale in all of these protocols and have a significant position in all these protocols. So what we've done is we've changed that to where we do that 2%, we add 2% to the buy and burn and remove 2% from the compounding every 9-day cycle. So when we get back to after day 300, it's set forever to where 20% of the staking rewards go to recompounding all our positions, but 60% goes to the buy and burn forever. And the supply is capped after 28 days. So as long as these reward pools and all these staking protocols and Titanx is relevant and everything's paying out, you got a 60% buy and burn on a capped supply token forever.
And hopefully it does stay end up running forever.
Yeah, for sure.
130x. Okay. Heck yeah. Looks good so far. Really good job on everything. The website, of course, the tokenomics. I mean, the charting still got time. Yeah, it's still way too early to be able to predict and do TA for Stax, but time will tell. I'll be keeping an eye on it for sure.
Yeah, and it's a delayed gratification play because it takes time for this to play out with the compounding and the staking, and it also depends on the payout times from the protocols, right? Some protocols have big payouts on 88 days, 48 days, 288 days. So when those big payouts start coming in, that's when things really start to grow, right? And compound. And so, but it does this forever. It will never stop.
Yeah,
So what
compounding does a lot whenever it comes to growing your portfolio and investing. Compounding, if you know how to compound and like you stay true to it, you can see a big difference in your portfolio.
exactly. And so as it compounds and as its stakes grow and as its rewards pay out more, it's just kind of a snowball effect. But we literally did not want this thing to become too crazy and too huge and start taking over. So that's why we did the
Right.
2% every 9-day, scaling it back. But then we use those funds to go into the buy and burn. Like I said, remember this token was only mintable for 28 days,
Right.
but the buy and burn is going to be going forever. So
Heck yeah. Well, best of luck to those that decide to invest. Of course, put whatever you can afford to lose. I'm still going to say this and say create a dummy wallet. If you have not yet created a dummy wallet, just to be safe, I always try to take care of the viewers and the investors. Or, I mean, if you created a dummy wallet for Element 280, you can just use the same one pretty much because it's on here. Um, I don't see why you wouldn't want to diversify your portfolio all around. Some NFTs are good. Are these NFTs going to be on Legend X website?
I'm not sure about that just yet.
Yeah, come to think about it, I'm just
So,
now remembering about Legend X.
yeah, and also there's no tax on these. So you can send them to other wallets if you like.
Right.
There's no tax to send them or anything like that, no transfer tax. The only tax in Stax is if you go to sell the tokens, because it's paired with E280. So when you go to swap Stax for E280, you're going to pay a 4% tax. But as
Okay,
far as
okay, good to know.
but as far as the NFTs go, there's no tax.
Okay, everything looks good on my end. Anything else you want to cover up?
Just that the mint is, you got 23 days, 22 hours left to mint these. After that, you'll never be able to mint them again. If you believe in Titanx and you believe in this ecosystem and you believe in the staking protocols that are here now and ones that could be built in the future, you might want to get your hands on a few of these. Not financial advice, but it might be good just to have a couple tucked away, because what could they be worth in the future?
Yeah, exactly right. You never know. Sounds good, man. Anything else you want to let us know so we can go ahead and end the stream?
Nope, I think that's it, man. We can go down,
Awesome.
scroll down, go to stats, and then scroll down.
Oh, stats.
Yeah. Then scroll down to the very bottom where you see stacks. Yeah, so we've taken in 507 billion so far, which is pretty good, considering we're on our fourth day. So, yep.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's really, really good.
Yep. So I wouldn't sleep on stacks. If you have a little bit of a time horizon and you look at it and see what the possibilities are of it, it could be a beast in the future.
I can see it happening too. Sounds good, man. Thank you so much for coming along and letting us know and keeping us up to date with everything.
Yeah, for sure, man. Appreciate you having me on.
Yeah, no problem. We'll have to do another stream in 2025.
Let's do it. I want to
Sounds
do
great. Thank you guys. What's up?
I want to do one of those builder streams where everybody jumps on. Those are so fun.
Yeah, they're a lot of fun. We should do it. We could plan it in.
All right, thanks everybody for tuning in.
All right. Thank you guys. Y'all have a great holiday. Be safe. Take it easy.